believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we'll get started. Everything seems to be working fine. Let's get the show on the road. Hello, my name is Jose and thanks for joining in. Today is the 11th of August 2020, 5 o'clock in the UK. If you are here for the first time, a very warm welcome, and also to those who are here regularly and join in. Every weekday I log on and go through topics on online digital marketing, Google Ads, analytics, or pretty much anything with regards to online marketing and advertising. These sessions are obviously free to join, and you can watch the recordings afterwards. But what you can also do is, if you are joining in live, you can interact with me, ask any questions you may have, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. So there's a comment box on the right hand side. If you don't know the drill, then all you do is put your questions in, and I can see some of the questions already popping up. So I'll go through the questions later on. So today I'm going to talk about conversion tracking. I see a lot of accounts where the tracking is not set up correctly, and also quite a few of you are confused with a fairly new feature in Google Ads when it comes to setting up the conversion tracking. So let's hop in the interface, and I'll make sure everything is okay. Okay, Mukesh, your question is about conversion tracking. So yes, I will go through your question. When you are setting up your Google Ads campaign, go down, you come over here where the conversion section is. So you get two options. One is the use account level include in conversion settings, and choose conversion actions for this campaign. So what you can do now is, if you've got multiple conversion actions, you can have as many as you like. Have a call conversion, someone fills in a form or takes any other call to action on your website, you can set them up as a conversion. So you can set up that any action someone takes when they come through to my website or landing page, you track it, or you can choose a specific conversion for this campaign only. So you can go in there and whichever conversion. So I've got all these multiple conversions which have been set up in here. I can use all of them, but I can then select one or multiple. So this is what you must do first of all before you start any campaigns. The problem or the danger without starting a campaign without setting up your conversion tracking, there are two things, two very, very important things in fact. One, you are flying blind. You don't know what's working, what's not working. And secondly, if you do wish to go to smart bidding afterwards on target CPA or any other kind of smart bidding, Google will not know what conversions you are looking for and aiming for, and then you will find that your smart campaigns are not going to work at all. So you must make sure that the conversion tracking is set up correctly, the tags are set up properly, it's working fine. And once you've started to get the conversions, after a little while you can switch on over to the smart bidding. So now what we do is we go into our conversions and I'll just go through with you very quickly what you have got. So now you've got two tabs over here. One is the conversion action and one is the conversion action set. So you can have a group of conversions in a set and then allocate that action conversion action set to a specific campaign. So you can select 1, 2, or 3 or however many you want and save it as a specific conversion action set. This is for bigger website with multiple conversions. So for a small website, if you just got 1 or 2 or a handful of conversions, then you don't need to worry too much about the conversion action sets. So all you do is you go into your conversion actions, you start setting these up. I'm gonna go in and create the plus button. Now you got these 4 options. We go on to, first of all, very quickly, I'll go through the 3 options over here. One is the call extension. So when someone clicks on your call extension, you've got to set this up. Someone clicks on an ad, they go through to the website, and then they call your number. This will track that, and clicks on your number on your mobile website. Now usually nowadays it's the same website, so the third option you hardly ever use. But app we are not going to cover too much. It is completely a very different kind of campaign, obviously. And with website category, so you've got a purchase if you've got an e-commerce website, add to basket even. So this is something where you can set up a conversion tracking but not include in your conversions. So what this will do is it will track how many people, let's say you want to track how number of the percentage of people coming to my website who click on add to cart. So if you get out of 100, let's say 30 of them add to cart, then you know that you got 30% people adding to cart, but then not many are going through to the checkout. So this is where you need to then optimize your landing page. So this is where you can get some really good data, and you can also optimize your conversion for the add to basket, because the more add to baskets you have, the more likelihood of a conversion happening at the back end. Or you can have a begin checkout, subscribe to your newsletter, fill in a contact form, submit a lead form, book an appointment. These 3 are pretty much the same. I'm not sure why they're made up as separate categories. Or sign up, request a code. It just makes a different name over here. That's about it. You can quite easily rename it as free consultation or whatever. You can also have other conversions. So let's say page view of an important page on your site. Let's say you got a client case studies or success stories or customer testimonials and review page. That's quite important. Somebody is trying to check you out before they commit to you. So this is where you can either set up as a conversion and either include or not include in your conversion columns. The other important thing here is the value. You must give every category of conversions a value. So let's say if someone submit a lead form, what is that value to your business? So you can quite easily work it out that, okay, if I get 10 forms, and out of that 10 forms, let's say you get 1 customer, a paid customer, that's a 10% conversion rate. And let's say for argument's sake, for each that customer is worth £1,000 or dollars to you. So if you divide that 1,000 by 10 leads, your value per conversion or the value per form submit or a lead is 100. So then all you would do is you can set up 100 over here. The count, keep for lead generation, always have it as 1, as it says over here, recommended for leads, signups and other conversions. Whereas for purchases, you must have it as every, because I can come to your website, buy once, buy twice, buy thrice, and so on. Multiple times I can make a purchase, and you want that conversion to be tracked, because that's how you will track your return on ad spend, which is the ROAS. Then you set up your conversion click-through window. And the last important thing over here is this one, attribution model. The default is last click, which I would not recommend you do that, because the last click gets all the credit and not the other ads. So if you've got a longer sales cycle or a complicated path to a conversion where your customers are clicking various ads before they convert, then you don't want the first or the last click, because that's the first or the last ad will get that attribution. I personally, we use time decay, or you can use position based, where the first and the last get the most. 40% first, 40 at the end, and 20% in the middle. Data driven only for bigger accounts with large volume. You need a lot of, and I believe it's about 500,000 impressions, or $500,000 a month spent when you start to get data driven attribution whitelist. So this is how you set up all your conversion tracking. I would highly recommend, absolutely, the first thing you do when you start any campaign is come in here, set up all your conversions. It doesn't take long. You can quite easily set up through your Google Tag Manager, or directly put the tag onto your website. Another thing which I would also recommend, if when you are tracking a form submit, is take them to a thank you page, because this is where you can have additional call to actions. So you can put in a customer testimonial video, or a link to your calendar, so they can book in that appointment straight away without having to wait for you to call them back. So you can do lots of other very creative things on the thank you page, so that that customer gets one step nearer to signing up with your company. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look on the chat now, and now is your time to put any questions in to see what we need to do. Okay, Raj, I have a question about video skippable ads. Okay, so these are the in-stream video ads. When would you like to run this kind of ad? So you're asking when you should run these kind of ads. All the time, literally, because YouTube has got a very engaged audience where they are spending 40 minutes per session. That's a fact. It's a lot, right? And people are consuming video content on there, and you put your video or your ads in front of the right audience, you are going to get a lot of brand awareness at a fraction of the cost. In-stream ads, I would highly recommend that you run all day long, pretty much all the time. And that's what we do for us as our business. On top, we are running all these live streams, then we push these videos out as an ad after the video has been recorded right now. And it just keeps on building up our brand, building up our audience, generating new leads and sales for us. Video marketing should be at the heart of your marketing mix. Everything for us starts with a video, and then it goes out on other platforms, and we then run ads on text ads, image ads, promoting our YouTube live streams or other videos. Okay, Mukesh, can we set up a custom conversion in Google Ads? on the basis of thank you page. Yeah, as same as you're doing in Facebook ads. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you get this tag. Let's do it quickly. When you create and continue, you have three options here. Install your tag yourself, email the tag to your web dev, or use tag manager, which I would recommend. And these are your tags, which you would then use. And with the Google Tag Manager, ensure that you also set up a conversion linker tag, which literally takes 2 seconds to set up. It just tracks all the cross browser conversion tracking and everything. So yeah, absolutely put the tags on your thank you page. So this tag will only fire on your thank you page and not on all the pages of your website. So Wesley, you're saying for both in-stream and discovery. Yeah, absolutely. Video. Yeah, because on Google Display Network, now you can run RDA, which are called responsive display ads. You can put in images and videos and text in it. So all three of these items are in your ads, and Google will just keep pushing it out over and over again, or wherever you want, whenever you want. Okay. Hello, Mike. Should negative keywords be all exact match? Not necessarily. No, not at all, because you are then going to restrict yourself. So let's have an example of, if you are selling only Samsung phones and you don't want any iPhone search queries to trigger your ads, right? If you put in iPhone as an exact match, then only when someone puts in the term iPhone, it will stop your ads showing through. So what you want to do is you want to put in as broad or phrase match, because if you say plus in the quotation marks by iPhone, then as long as those two words are on that search query, your ads will not be put in. Only you use the way we use our campaign structure is we put up a lot of keywords or negative keywords, I would say, at ad group level. So we are sculpting between two ad groups. We don't want one keyword to be our ad to be triggered by a certain ad group, then we put that keyword as an exact negative match. So that is something a bit more advanced, but I would use exact match very carefully, because you may end up still showing up your ads for lots of other irrelevant search terms. Chantanu, hope I pronounce your name properly. Where are you? I thank you for your time and help on PPC. You're most welcome, and thank you for being here. Our question: how to prevent our ads from fraud clicks from our competitors? Yeah, this is an ongoing thing. In some industries, it's really bad. You can use certain click fraud third-party apps, which will reduce. Google also has got a fairly sophisticated, I would say very sophisticated click fraud built in, so you will see the credits in your account without you having to apply for it or ask for it. But if you want additional peace of mind and additional layer of security over your accounts, then you put up your you set up a third-party click fraud app on your account. Diab, hi. Could you please show as to how to install the tag in Google Tag Manager? I will do one on Tag Manager as to how to do that. Some tags are fairly straightforward, and to install some are a little bit techy, but I'll do some fairly simple ones very soon. Mukesh, if I have 10 campaigns with different custom conversions, then how I can ensure that what conversion done is with which campaign. And this is what I showed you in the beginning, that then you can choose which conversion action you want for each campaign. Each campaign could have a separate conversion action if you want. So that's how you would do. You're most welcome, Raj. Al Mustafa Welfare Trust. Hi. If the campaign has been launched, how can we check which conversion actions was set? You can go into the conversion action over here and see which ones are recording, which ones aren't recording, and you will have the conversion action data in your account. Jan Tanu Sinha. Hello. I got recommendations from Google to change from clicks to CPA, whereas it gave me a CPA of rupees 1045, but my average conversion is of 50 rupees. What's the use of using cap when we get charged for clicks also? No, you will not get charged for clicks if you go to target CPA. You will only get charged for the conversions. So I believe I've covered much every question. Brilliant. So thank you guys for being here today. I shall hopefully be here again tomorrow, same place, same time. Till then, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.